a ruling of the then there's this issue about dignity and people being treated with dignity, which is a good thing. But then it sounds like it's only the chairperson's decision as to what is dignified or not. We're not comfortable with that.
You don't like that?
No.
Oh, okay.
So we think that there should be some mechanism by which that can be tested. In other words, it should not just be the subjective view of one person, however powerful that person might be. But
isn't that about chairperson making a ruling?
Yes.
Which happens anyway as a presiding.
Yes.
So you don't want the chairperson to make a ruling?
No. Chairperson,
understand me.
Don't ridicule the point I'm making.
Okay.
Yeah, please. I'm saying, I know about I've been chairperson of many things, I'm sure, as you know. Yeah. So when you are a chairperson, you can make a ruling, but the question is whether that ruling must be godlike and unchallengeable. Are we together? Yeah. So that's the point I'm making. And what we had proposed, which my learned friends raised a serious concern about, a legitimate one, by the way. We said that a ruling of the chairperson in this regard with reasons shall be final unless it is successfully challenged in another forum. And we have abandoned that last part of the wording because the evidence leaders correctly pointed out that that forum, if it's an internal forum in Parliament, it might be easy. But if it's like a court or whatever, then it means we'll never finish here. Because every time you make a ruling, Honorable Chair, we would then have to go up to the Constitutional Court. Yeah. No, that's not what we had in mind. I just want to put it out there. We simply, and we're leaving it again in your hands, want a mechanism, whatever it is, that might be deadlock breaking if we don't agree with your ruling. That's all. It's quite simple. Okay, now this one might be important. We said the evidence. What is the body of evidence? We were suggesting that only if evidence has been directly referred to during the hearing should it form the body of evidence. By that, again, without being legalistic, we just mean what will be the record. Let's assume there's some court proceedings or whatever. What will we call the record of these proceedings? Will it be the 11,000 pages, I think, by now, of documents? Mm-hmm. Or will it be the documents that would have been referred to? And again, in court, that's quite a simple. In fact, in court, you don't even have to say this. In court, you have what you call a bundle. Mm-hmm. So the plaintiff has a bundle, the defendant has a bundle, or sometimes we have something called a joint bundle. But the documents that will make it, so to speak, into the record will be those where witnesses have testified about. The rest, if you put all sorts of letters, they just fall away. Yeah. So that's really the kind of thing we're to simplify. We were alluding to there. Yes, then there's a proposal from the other side to us, which we have not yet considered fully. So while we are considering these other issues, we'll also consider this. They put a clause 6.2, no person, whether evidence leader, member, public, while questioning witness shall impugn the character of that witness unless he or she has a reasonable grounds for doing so. The character of the witness is relevant to the evidence. That's normal. And evidence supporting the claim against the character of the witness has been filed with the secretary of the committee at least 3 days prior to when the witness has been scheduled to give evidence. Let me hasten to say the principle is trite, but is whether you need this cumbersome thing about putting things 3 days before and so on. So I think that's something we can maybe find a formulation that makes us all happy, but we're raising it here. Yeah. Thank you, Chair. Unless if I've left anything out, Ms. Bauer, SC will correct me, but those were the issues that we identified, and we would like the committee to consider the technical issues. But for my part, I would like you to consider the substantive legal issues, particularly the ambit and scope of this gathering. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Adv Dali Mpofu.